Hello everyone, I'm Eric from Sports 365. Here with me once again is my colleague Alex. So, back in with more Arsenal summer transfer talk. A couple potential transfers talk about. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, starting off, Arsenal have reportedly agreed personal terms with Jurrien of Ajax. He's a right-footed defender, 22 years old, just recently turned 22 and is quite promising. Arsenal and Ajax have been negotiating for a while on the actual transfer fee, but it seems like personal terms will not be a problem. What are your thoughts on Arsenal agreeing personal terms with Jurrien Timber?
Yeah, really like it if we could sign him. He would slot in as a backup center back most likely, and it looks like he would be a better backup than Holding. And obviously, Holding's poor performances cost us a lot of points. But one of the factors that led to us losing the title in Manchester City last season, so I'd be happy if we could sign Timber.
Yeah, I think Timber definitely adds some good defensive depth. Assume that he would start behind William Saliba. However, I think with Arsenal and be back in the Champions League next season, I think Jurrien Timber would still get plenty of game time. Probably starting cup games and I think possibly even some Champions League games, depending on the group, maybe against some weaker Champions League teams. Yeah, I think he would definitely add good depth. I think we definitely need another right-foot defender. Holding's decent, but not really at the level that we need right now, given the club's ambitions. And yeah, I think it would be a really good deal. Reportedly paid £130,000 a week, and the contract will last until 2028. So Arsenal will be signing him for the majority of his prime years. So hopefully Arsenal and Ajax can come to an agreement for the transfer fee and can get that deal done. So moving on, the Kai Havertz links to Arsenal have been a bit surprising, at least in my opinion, but it seems like the transfer is progressing rather quickly. According to Fabrizio Romano, Kai Havertz has already completed the first part of his Arsenal medical, so transfer continues moving forward and will likely be completely done shortly here. What are your thoughts on Kai Havertz completing that part of his Arsenal medical and also getting very close to a move to the club?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we really need to sign him, and it seems like it would still cost something like £60 million. So, not too excited about that potential signing, and I wouldn't exactly be heartbroken if it fell through.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think that Havertz could be helpful. Obviously, it doesn't seem like he's going to be cheap. It's not really surprising, and he can play in a variety of roles as well. So I think it'd be a good signing, and it certainly seems like one that's going to happen. So we just have to hope for the best on that. So we want to talk about a current Arsenal player, Kieran Tierney. It seemed like Tierney was definitely gonna leave Arsenal in the earlier days. So I'm transferring out. It's still early, didn't seem very happy about not starting a lot of games. It seemed like Newcastle United was his most likely destination, but things have kind of dried up on that front. I haven't really seen much news, and I also saw something about, or instead of talking to Tierney and trying to persuade him to stay with the club. So Tierney might be staying in Arsenal after all. So what are your thoughts on Tierney potentially staying with Arsenal?
Yeah, I'd love for him to stay at Arsenal. He's a really good player. He can compete for the starting left back role with Zinchenko. If, maybe we have an injury in midfield and we want to play Zinchenko in midfield as he plays for Ukraine, and Tierney could take over the starting left back spot. So he still has an important role to play in the squad, and I hope he stays.
Yeah, obviously Tierney and Zinchenko are two very different kinds of left backs. Tierney is a little bit more of a traditional left back, I would say. They're very defensively, still feeling the ball, definitely really can be a threat going forward. Zinchenko is more of an attacking fullback, and has had some defensive lapses, but still was very good for Arsenal last season. I think it'd be good to keep Tierney. I think maintaining that defensive depth would be a good idea, and even though his skill set is very different than Zinchenko's, I think at the very least he would still be useful in some games and some tactical situations as well. So hopefully he ends up staying, and obviously still got a lot of the summer transfer window to go, so it's entirely possible he could still leave, but I'd be happy to see him stay as well. So hopefully Arsenal can keep him for at least a little while longer. Well, there you have it. Updates on number of potential transfers. Tierney might be staying. Timber agreed personal terms with Arsenal, and Kai Havertz has already played part of those Arsenal medical, so it's likely that Arsenal will complete at least one signing soon, if not a couple, here shortly. So good to see the club being active and really attacking the transfer market, and be excited to see what Arsenal does in the coming weeks of the summer transfer